Hey everybody, it's Dar. Hey everybody, it's Darnell Crittenden from DC and some Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. Hit the like, hit the comment, hit subscribe, leave a notification on so you not miss DTV at its best. And this is my Happy Friday morning updates, March 21st, 2025. Right now here at the Spotty 09 show, we are at 966 subscribers. We were at 967. I was gonna do another state of direction, but I said, you know what? I'm still undecided whether or not if I'm going to do another second state of direction or not. So hopefully we'll see what next week look like. So what I'm gonna be happy about, well, for starters, if you guys have not got this game right now, I'm gonna issue this out right now to the WWE Corporation, to the WWE Enterprise, to the WWE Network. Triple H is still the man. Speaking of Triple H, I'm also hearing rumors and speculations that he is going to play and portray Kratos in an upcoming God of War project. So right now it's still early in development. So as soon as I hear anything about whether or not if those statements are true, I will share all that formal information on DC Network Presents Power Players. But back to what I was saying, the TKO Enterprises, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, the final boss is still the man. If you have not got a copy of this game, get a copy of W2K25 that is available out right now on all major formats. Right now, I have not got the season pass for this yet because it's a lot, it's a ton of stuff that you have to unlock, and it's a ton of stuff that you might have to buy extra to unlock. Like I'm on the my career mode, I'm starting that off first, then showcase mode. The my faction that takes the longest, so that's gonna be the last thing I'm gonna unlock. So my game plan right now, just unlock everything. You know, that way when it's time for you to go to the island of relevancy, which is different now because now you have to make your characters, and even through that, you have to do unlock. So basically, this whole game is just it's not so much as the gameplay, it's unlocking everything. Gossip Girl, hi. Riser, aka Extraordinary Milo, recommend this channel. Okay, again, I know Extraordinary, cool person. So yeah, shout out goes out to Gossip Girl. Thank you so much for being a part of the show. And if you sub to the show right now, I will give you a shout out live on my show. So all you gotta do is sub to the show, leave in the comments, give me a thumbs up to let me know that you're a subscriber of the show. And then on top of that, I will also add you as a moderator. So that way you can come in and did you sub? Okay, within the next couple of minutes, I'm going to check my YouTube studio and see if you are a fellow subscriber. Okay, and I do it all on my show. I talk about games, movies. If you got a birthday coming up within the near foreseeable future, I will personally give you a shout out live on my show. So again, shout out goes out to Gossip Girl. Give me a second. I'm going to check out my YouTube studio right now. Okay. And please, Gossip Girl, tell all your friends about the show. All right. I'm about to check right now. And you did sub. So right now, Gossip Girl, welcome to DCN Presents Power Players. Thank you so much for being a part of the show. And I do how I do broadcasts on here. I'm gonna bring you up to speed from Monday through Thursday. Company of Learning. Hi, thank you for being a part of the show. One of my biggest supporters of the show. So how do we do things on DC Networks Presents Power Players? I do a broadcast every Monday through Thursday. Mondays, I have my D's Word of the Night here in Chicago that starts from 10 p.m. all the way up to midnight. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, I have two viewings. Okay, I have a morning show and an evening show on those days. My weekend shows, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, like right now, This show is considered random, so you're lucky to see my Happy Friday show. If I do a viewing tomorrow, that will be my world's famous Shout Out Saturday show. And on Sundays, Family Time Sunday is rare. Depends on if I have family over here or not. So that's pretty much how that works. So if I do a Saturday show tomorrow, stop by, holler at me, and see what's going on. But back to what I was saying, and again, thank you so much. Well appreciated, well blessed. Definitely get your copy of WWE 2K25 that's available out right now. And I'm working on Monster Hunter Wow. Party on right now? No, my party's not on right now. Because for the simple fact I'm doing a broadcast and I don't want uh, a lot of people interrupting the show right now. So I will probably do a party after the show. And right now, I'm doing my company. I'm doing my show right now. So kind of understand that. We'll talk later, whatever the issue is. I told y'all once before, and for those who know how I do my show, I don't like drama on my show. All right, you should get that through your head right now. But because you're one of my busy subscribers, I digress. Whatever it is, we'll talk about it later. All right, appreciate it. Okay, appreciate it. But yeah, Monster Hunter Wild. I'm at level 40 on this game. There's still I got to unlock. So we're gonna go from there. All right. I want to give out shout outs right quick before I get into other topics. To the president, I love it when a plan comes together. Shout out goes out to my brother from New York City, aka Matt Unique, aka Prince Unique, aka Prince You Yeet. We yeet again. Shout out goes out to our boy, and we both know him real well, Jeremiah King. Let him out his cage, man. He waited too long. Let him out. And he know who we talking about. So again, shout out goes out to Jeremiah King. I am playing the Island of Revelry on WWE 2K25 right now. I'm just unlocking stuff, man. So again, shout out goes out to my brother Matt Unique from New York City. Been knowing these cats a little way over 10 years. Again, shout out goes out to him. Shout out goes out to Company of Learning. Shout out goes out to Titanic. All right. Shout out goes out to my newest member, Gossip Girl. So we got a lot to talk about. And to my newest follower on uh, Facebook, shout out goes out to Catherine, Catherine Cox. Shout out goes out to you. Thank you for being a supporter of the show. All right, as far as on YouTube, and yes, all my shows immediately following goes directly on Facebook. All right. We're gonna talk about movies and other games in a minute. The other day, I was checking out my YouTube studio, and yes, it's a little device on my phone that keeps track of all of my activities that goes on the show. Congratulations on your new subscriber. Yes, I was just mentioned we had 966, but Gossip Girl, she found out from a fellow subscriber from the show. So now she subscribed to the show. So now we're back at 967. Come on, we are less than 36, 38 subscribers at the gate to get that 1,000 mark. Let's try to get that 1,000 mark between now and before the first week of April. Let's work real hard. I told you, I got a new catchphrase in 2025 on my show. Strike fast, hit hard. Company of Learning 967. Come on, brother. You ain't got to rub it in, dude. You ain't got, and I appreciate that, but you ain't got to rub it in. But I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Come on, but I will catch up. Just to let you know, I will catch up. You know, it ain't. I mean, it's a difference between winning the race and losing the race is one thing. Just surviving it, that's another topic for another time. But I want to get this topic off my chest right now. A couple of weeks ago, this is a whole different topic right now. We had he was a viewer of the show. I can't tell you if he was a subscriber or not, and he goes by the name of Fan of Nine Cars. Okay, I don't like exploiting people on my show, but when it come down to the future of this show. I'm going to defend it, and I don't care who likes it or not. I'm going to defend it. And I heard from an anonymous source. So when I mean by anonymous, that means I'm not going to mention that person's name. I don't know if it's true, whether or not if Fan09 is trying to get me banned for whatever reason. I have no idea, but I'm gonna say something right now, and I want everybody to know, to all old and new subscribers, especially my new subscribers. First of all, let's get one thing straight. I'm not an actor. What you see is what you get right now. I am a security guard here in Chicago. My name is Darnell Crittenden. I've been living in Chicago for close to 60 years. I was born December 15th, 1965. On the south side of Chicago for almost a little over 40 years. The last, I think, 9 to 10 years I've spent on the west side of Chicago. I've been doing my career as a security guard for almost, come this November, 20 years. All right. And one of my pastime favorite passions, besides everything else, besides anime, movies, football, you name it, gaming. I am the self-proclaimed godfather of all video games for over 5 decades. And like CM Punk, he is the best in the world. Shout out goes out to CM Punk. Huge fan of his, but he might be the best in the world. I'm the best in the universe, which means I'm everywhere. Okay, straight up. And long story short, uh, Fan09 Cars has been on my show a couple of times. And I don't know if the statements are true, whether or not he's trying to block me or not, and I'm not going to make an issue out of it. You'd be surprised. You got haters on this show, and I don't want to jinx the show. You got subscribers that pretend to be trollers. You got people that don't want me to succeed. You got people that want to get me banned and all that. Let's get one thing straight here and now. The Constitution said I have a right to freedom of speech. WWE John Cena, I'll talk about him in about 2 minutes. Um, yeah, everybody got to understand something. I'm not an actor. All right, as you can see, I'm in uniform. I've been living in a 2.5 bedroom apartment on the west side of Chicago, and I'm doing all my amateur videos from the PlayStation Network, both on the 4 as well as the 5 console. To make a long story short, it's not up to me. It's not up to Fan09 Cars. It's not up to anybody to decide the fate of this show when it comes down to the presentational brand of DCN Presents Power Players. And I'll tell you, I'll tell the world, I'll tell God. The only body that has to say so to that brand, even though that's my brand, and I'm just going to put it plain and simple. I might live in the city as far as being online with the PlayStation and YouTube community, but in the end, I don't have the final say so. Even though this is my show, I really don't have the final say so. YouTube and the PlayStation community, they always have the keys to the city. They always have the final say so. They always have, always will. And as long as I do my part within the correction of those guidelines, they decide the fate for me as far as the future of DCN Presents Power Players. Okay, and I've been saying this on my show for years. Nobody cannot implicate, replicate, or duplicate anything I do. Cody Rhodes versus John Cena. Okay, I'll answer that real quick. WrestleMania, it comes up in April. That comes up soon. And who will I pick? You know what? I got love for both of those guys. My prediction, John Cena is going to be the 17-time world champion. He's not going to he's not going to retire and come this far and not be champion. Again, I got love for Cody. Even though Cena became a jerk now, I still kind of got love for him. But if I had to choose, I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be some foul play in this. So get that ready out right now. But I got a strong feeling it's going to be Cena, man. Cena didn't get this far for nothing. So I wanted to address this out to as far as a certain individual, again, to Fan09 Cars. I don't know if your attempts towards banning me are true or not, but I'm going to say one thing. And there is an old saying from WWE Hall of Famer Shawn Michaels. Don't hunt what you can't kill. Keep that in mind. Okay, the only body can shut me down. Okay, another old saying, the only body can beat Mike Tyson is Mike Tyson himself. I guess what I'm trying to say is I could beat myself up because I'm my own worst adversary. I'm my own arch enemy, and I know what I can do towards myself. But I'd be like, hell, I'm not gonna let nobody else ruin it for me. Because in the end, YouTube and the PlayStation community has the final word. Just like Dwayne, The Rock, the final boss is the final boss of the WWE. Shout out goes out to him again. These two communities, YouTube and PlayStation, especially of the brand of this show. And again, shout out goes out to the YouTube and PlayStation community. Thank you so much for putting up with me for all these years. In fact, going on close to 12 years right now. They are the final word over me, over 509 of cars, over the viewers, over the subscribers, over the commentaries, over the monetary. They are. Whether I like it or not, it doesn't matter. If we all matter, but in the end, they have the final word. And according to me, as long as I'm doing what I'm supposed to do within their guidelines, I'm good. So, you know, unlike me, I don't hide behind my words. Okay? And I'm doing everything from the ground up. You know, you got some YouTubers on here that do what they do. I'm going to do what I do. That what makes streaming fun so great on YouTube, because you got different variety of shows, you got different varieties of topics, you got different everything. There is over 8 billion YouTubers on right now. The last time I checked, there's only one DCN Presents Power Players. Only one. Only one. Matt Unique, he can vouch for me sooner or later. This show will be the number the number one show on YouTube, on PlayStation. Immediately following, it goes to Facebook Live. So I'm gonna wrap this argument up right now, dude. Again, I don't know if it's true or not, but keep remember one thing. From the time I cut this camera on until the time I end this show, they, the people I mentioned, they know everything. They do. You think I'm gonna sit up in front of this camera for the last 18 minutes that they don't know what's going on? They know everything. Trust me, regardless if I was right or wrong, in the end, regardless of who it is, they know everything. You think they're gonna have over 1 billion subscribers? You think they're not being watched? Not just the subscribers, the viewers, everybody. They know everything. Other than God, they know everything. Other than the government, they know everything. Trust me when I tell you this. They know everything. So you can give it your best shot. Be my guest, but in the end, they have the final word. And that's all I have to say. Moving right along. Let's get this out the way. All right. We're going to talk about movies in a minute, but I want to get this out early before I end my show. Okay. Because I'm doing everything from my tablet. And they know I'm doing everything from my tablet. And if this is your birthday month of March 21st, 2025, happy birthday from all of us, from DCN Networks and Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. My next guest is, do I give out birthday shout outs? Yes, I do. And it's so simple. One, you have to sub to the show. The most important thing of all. Two, You leave in a comment as far as the day of or the day after. And 3, if I see it in the comment, I will give you a shout out live on DCN Networks Presents Power Plays. And again, I'm going to give out 2 previous birthday shouts. I'll give them out again. Shout out goes out to Alex the Lone Wolf Thorn. We hung out a couple of days ago. Happy birthday from all of us from DC Networks and Power Players. And to my goddaughter, which her birthday was yesterday. And of course, she's going to celebrate again after because it's her birthday month. To my goddaughter, Sarah Harris. Okay. And her dad is also the president and the co-founder of this show, Sean the Genius Harris, my best friend for over 40 years. And right now, happy birthday to my goddaughter Sarah from DCN Networks and Power Players. Enjoy your birthday month. In fact, to all the birthdays in the month of March, please enjoy it. You know, have some fun out the deal. Okay? So, I see it in the comments. I give you a shout out live. Okay? Next, we're going to start talking about movies in a minute. And the first movie I want to talk about, in fact, I'm going to go see it next week. And that is Jack Quaid, Novocaine. Seen the trailer for this crazy movie, and this is a guy that I'll blow the pitch up right quick. This is a guy where they are literally trying to kill him. Okay, you got a cookie cutter in the background. You got a butcher's knife, a little snub nose gun. Look like his wrist is broken. He's beat up. He got a black eye. His face over across the stove. Said Nathan Kane can't feel no pain. Coming soon. Only in theaters. All right, just to let you know, it's already out right now. I am going to see out of one of these 2 movies, either Novocaine, heard great reviews on it, or I might see this movie as soon as I pull it up, and that is Disney's Snow White. Okay. And that looks beautiful. I like the part where you got the evil queen and Snow White within the mirror. That's amazing. So the evil queen is played by Gail Gadot, and Rachel Zegler. She is the new Snow White, and I love Disney adaptation movies, especially the cartoon. But now to bring that live to the motion screen, and springtime is coming, so it's been a while since I've seen some great family movies. Will I see this? Yes. Now, it's a toss-up between Novocaine and Snow White next week, so I'm gonna flip a coin. Whatever the coin lands on, I'm gonna see it. If it was up to me, I'll see both. Knowing me, I might see one now and see the other one maybe the week after. But I've seen the trailer for this. This looks beautiful. This looks amazing. I'm impressed. And of course, the dwarfs, all of them are CGI animated. So I guess they adding a new twist on it. But it looks amazing. And Gal Gadot, aka Wonder Woman, now she's the evil queen. You know, and they got her looking just like it, from the cartoon, especially with Snow White. I'll pull this up right now. Then we're gonna go on to something else. All right, there you go. That's Rachel Zegler on the right, and that is the Disney animation of the original Snow White. As you can see, she's singing to the little bluebird or whatever. And if you really look real close, I mean, yeah, they kind of favor each other. They do. I mean, she's gorgeous. I'm not gonna lie, she's drop dead gorgeous. So again, I grew up watching Snow White, Bambi, Old Yellow, all that stuff, man. So I've always been a Disney fan, even when I was 12 years old. Who didn't like any of this stuff? Cinderella, who didn't? I mean, I'm just gonna be, I'm gonna keep it real. Will I see this? Yeah. Is it gonna be a great family movie? Absolutely. So leave in the comments. Let me know it's going to be a day one for you guys if you're going to see Disney's Snow White. All right, we got that out the way. Let's keep it cooking. Next, Let's talk about this right here. That's coming out May 2nd. The Thunderbolts. Yeah, it'll be in a couple of months. Everyone deserves a second shot. I get a kick out of this every time I see these guys on a box of Wheaties, man. Look, you got the Black Widow's little sister Yelena, you got the Winter Soldier, you got a different variant of Captain America, Ghost, Taskmaster, and the Red Guardian. Now, with more Bucky, that's funny. Only in theaters. Now, here's the deal with that. I'll bring everybody up to speed. The Avengers, they off doing their own thing. They, whatever. Now, it's up to the anti-heroes to save the world. Seen the trailer for that. I'll tell you right now, they do not get along with each other. They hate each other's guts for whatever reason. But in the end, they got to settle their differences to save the world. And of course, Marvel wouldn't be Marvel when they come out with $1 billion movie. Now, the last movie I saw was Captain America's Brave New World. I liked it. I gave it an 8. Now, the next one is the Thunderbolts, which I'm mentioning up right now. So, in the third movie, I'm going to talk about in a second. This I will go see. I think it's going to be a little comedy / action in it, but at the same time, well, I consider this $1 billion movie. I can't say yes and I can't say no, but I do see potential in this movie. But the movie that I'm about to mention up right now, my third movie, as soon as I pull it up in a second, would be this. Let me find it. Yeah, there it is. And that is Marvel's Fantastic Four First Step. Now, two of the actors I know, two of the actors I'm still trying to get names for. You got Pedro Pascal. He's all over the place. He's doing commercials like crazy. He was part of Disney's The Mandalorian. He's also an actor that played in the HBO series The Last of Us, based off the video game. Great performance, by the way. And he also played in a movie, The Kingsman: The Golden Circle, where he plays this a cowboy named Whiskey with the whip. I mean, I think he did an outstanding job on that. And then you got Vanessa Hudgens, who played in the spinoff of the Fast and Furious Hobbs and Shaws as a spy. And good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, he takes this seriously. Jonathan Ware, aka Schmelky of the No Troller Zone. I'm glad you're on here. Well appreciated. Now, the other two actors who play the Human Torch and the Thing, I don't know who they are. They'll get it. And once I find out their names, I will let everybody know. Now, as far as Marvel's Fantastic Four First Step, will I see this as $1 billion movie? Yeah, because for the simple fact, I like how they got everybody looking as far as the vision on how Stan Lee made the first Fantastic Four variation. This is considered one of the first variations from the comic book. I like how they did the Baxter building. I like how they did the Fantastic Car. All this I saw in the trailer when I went to go see Captain America Brave New World. This, if I had to say out of 3 of the Marvel movies for 2025, that's my prediction. Leave in a comment and let me know what you think was going to be the best Marvel movie of 2025 so far. I'm going to say this one, Fantastic Four First Steps. And if you saw a little brief of the trailer, if you saw that, before the trailer ended, you had a picture of this big giant head of Galactus that was shadowing over the city. I thought that was cool because I really want to see what Galactus can do. And all this is leading up to movies within the foreseeable future of Marvel's Avengers Doomsday, which plays by this guy. And I'll bring him up, and then we're going to talk about other movies. And that is, you can't have the Fantastic Four without this guy. And I'm talking about Robert Downey Jr., RDJ. Yes, because he was at the San Diego Comic-Con, I think maybe like about, I say what, 2, 3 years ago. And he is going to be the new Doctor Doom. Yes. New mask, same task. That's what he said. And as you see all his Doom followers behind him. Pictures 1,000 words. From Iron Man to Doom, I think he can pull it off. Straight up. So, Marvel's Fantastic Four, all this is leading up to Avengers Doomsday. Dragon Games, hello, hey, a shout out goes out to Dragon Games for can be a part of the show. And if you sub to the show right now, give me a like, hit the subscribe. I'll make you a moderator, and I'll make sure you get a shout out every time on the show. Jonathan West said trolling of any is prohibited by the bylaws of this channel. All trollers are guilty until proven innocent. I like that. Yes. So, as far as Marvel's Avengers Doomsday, that's still being in the process. That's still being on the table. That's still being made right now. So once we get future updates on when that movie will be released, I will let everybody know. But just a little spoiler, that's all that's leading up to. Just to let everybody know. So I keep telling you, what do you want to hear and see on the Spotty 09 show? All right. Got a couple more other movies to talk about. And what else we got here? Jurassic World Rebirth. That's coming out this summer. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought they was done with the franchise. Dragon Games said Daredevil Born Again trailer. I've seen the trailer for that. Looks awesome, dude. I mean, yes, I'm a Daredevil fan myself, and seeing the trailer, I think that's going to be. I don't know if that's going to be on Disney Plus or not, because I don't have Disney Plus. But if I do, I will have to get it just to see Daredevil Born Again. That looks. I ain't gonna lie, that looks cool, dude. Straight up. So, and let me know whether or not if that's coming out on Disney Plus or not, and if so, I have to hurry up and order that like immediately. If they got like a little special going on, then I'll get it right then and there. But Jurassic World Rebirth. Okay, I thought they was done with the franchise. Now I was just talking about Marvel. Extraordinary, how you doing today? I'm doing fine, Extraordinary. And again, thank you for the referral on one of your friends. I think her name is Gossip Girl, if I'm not mistaken. And you gave her as a referral to the show, and she subbed to the show. Appreciate that. Like that a lot. Again, one of my biggest supporters. You've been with us for a long time. So again, shout out goes out to Extraordinary Crypto. Back to what I was saying as far as Jurassic World Rebirth. Marvel's own Scarlett Johansson. She, of course, y'all know as Black Widow. She is going to be a part of the Jurassic universe. She's going to be one of the leading ladies. Seen a trailer for that. I'm not gonna lie. I really do love dinosaurs, and this one ain't no exception. I'm going to see this, so it's come out this summer. We're going to wait and see what happens. Leave in the comments and let me know, is you guys going to see Jurassic World Rebirth? All right, and to all my 5 subscribers that's watching the show right now, thank you so much. All right, I got one more other movie to talk about. But before I talk about one other movie, let's talk about one other game. Then Daredevil on Disney. Okay, that means I probably have to get some information and check on Disney Plus. If they got a special going on, then I'll sign up for Disney Plus. We'll have to wait and see, but I'm gonna have to do some investigation in that. Nintendo Switch Deuce will be released April 2nd. In fact, it will be released in another 2, 3 more weeks. Everybody kept asking me the other day, is I'm going to get the Nintendo Switch 2? Yes and no. Okay, here's the reason why. Okay, Meryl, hope everyone have a blessed Friday. Blessings go on to you. Shout out goes out to Meryl. Hope everyone have a blessed Friday. I can't pronounce your first name. Shout out goes out to B Ray, if I'm saying that right. Thank you so much. You guys being on the show alone is a blessing itself. Thank you, And as the words of Dr. Spock, Leonard Nimoy, God rest his soul, live long and prosper. Real truth. So anyway, back to Nintendo Switch 2. Is I'm gonna get it? Yes and no again. Here's the reason why. Yes, I want to get it, but not next month. I'm thinking I'm gonna wait till probably like close to the end of the year. If they come up with a bundle kit, I'll get it again. No, I don't want to get it because I got way too much on my plate right now. All right, I'm trying to crack in WWE 2K25. I'm trying to slay monsters on Monster Hunter Wild Soul, and not to mention I have other games I'm trying to knock out. I'm trying to unlock some stuff on Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero, Red Dead Redemption 2. So there's a lot going on. You said Drag said get Disney and Hulu both would ask for $2.99 for 4 months. $3, huh? For both of them? For 4 months? Let me think about that. I'm gonna talk to my cable provider this week. Yeah, let me. And I just bought a new TV. Yeah, I'm gonna check into that. Thanks for the tip. So, is I'm gonna get this? I'm gonna wait. So, but hopefully by the fall I'll have that. Unless they come up with a bundle kit this summer, I might get it. But we're gonna wait and see because I got really enough on my plate as it is right now, and I just recently bought uh, a PlayStation Portal, so I could take that with me everywhere I go. It's like playing my PlayStation 5 on the go, basically. So as far as another handheld slash gaming unit, I'm gonna wait. But here's the thing: if you go to GameStop right now, if you turn in your old Nintendo Switch, the first one, you can use that towards credit, or if you want to buy it, you can put $25 down and pay it off as far as the day of the release date. So yeah, Nintendo Switch 2 2016. Buy? No, dude. No, you got the year wrong. It's coming out in 3 weeks. So yeah, it should be Nintendo 2 2025 because it's actually coming out in less than 3 weeks from now. Straight up, I already know what the release date is. And if you think that's some, if you want to know the comparison, I'll put that up on the screen right now before I end my show. Let's see, we're going to go right here. And I'll read it off to you guys. Check this out. Play Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive games as well as Nintendo Switch games. Nintendo Switch 2 plays both physical and digital Nintendo Switch games. Certain Nintendo Switch games may not be supported on or fully compatible with Nintendo Switch 2. Details will be shared on the Nintendo website at a later date. Look at the comparisons. The one on the left has the 7-inch screen. The one on the right, rated E for everyone, has I think an 8 to 9-inch screen. So my guess is the newer one, it ain't really no bigger. This is just my definition of comparison. It ain't no bigger, I'm gonna talk to you in a second, Jenny, than a PlayStation Portal. Jenny Chung, can't wait for the new Mario Kart on the way. Yes, Mario Kart 9. Yes, I've seen, and I know a couple of cats at Nintendo. I've seen what the kind of like the pictures of what the prototype looks like. Yeah. He said, holla at your boy later. I might be able to put you on my profile. Let me check if I can. I got you, D. All right. Yeah, man, that's fine, man. Holla at your boy. Who you want me to holla at? Who you want me to holla at? I mean, tell them about the show, whoever it is. But again, Jonathan Ware, Smokey, he's in charge of the No Troller Zone. Once I made him a subscriber, he takes that seriously. That's out of my hands. He's dedicated to that. So I made him in charge of all that as far as the No Troller Zone. I have no control over that, even though this is my show. So I gave him the word on the green light, however you want to run that. That's fine by me. Okay. But yeah, Jenny Chung, yeah, the new Mario Kart. And please sub to the show. No, call me later. I'll do what I can so you can get plus if I can. I'll call you later. It'll be before the end of the night is out. I'll call you later. So, in fact, I need to check my time because I'm going to be leaving out soon. I got to get a little bit of time left. So, yes, Jenny Chung, sub to the show. If you sub to the show, I will give you a shout out live on the show. And who knows, if you get the Mario Kart, let me know how that turned out. And I might be getting my Nintendo Switch product sooner. We wait to see what happens. And we're so close to getting our 1,000 subscribers. Gator Face, love the vibe here, 100% good stream. Shout out goes out to Gator Face 352. Listen, man, listen, guys, sub to the show. We are less than 36, 38 subscribers away to get my first 1K. This is history. This is huge coming from the PlayStation, you know, network. You know, this is huge coming from the playroom. That's what I'm broadcasting from right now. So please, man, you know, I need you guys on this one, man. I really need y'all to make this possible, man. We're trying to make history on DCN Presents Power. I got faith in you guys. I'm sure you guys got faith in me, man. Hey, I keep telling everybody the new catchphrase on my show: strike fast, hit hard. And that's exactly what I do. So let everybody know. Again, shout out goes out to GatorFace352, to you and your family, Jonathan Ware, Jenny Chung, to everybody in their family. Well appreciated. And leave in the comments and let me know if you guys gonna get the Nintendo Switch. Deuce. All right. I got one more topic to talk about before I end this show, because my show is almost over with. In fact, one more movie to talk about. Megan 2.0. Yes, the Killer Barbie is back. It says, miss me? Only in theaters June 27. Baby, I miss you from far away. Okay, straight up. I've seen the first Megan. It was a trip. And again, I'll let everybody know right now, I'm not into horror, but I do know a couple of cats are horror experts. To the guru, Larry Leonard, at the Larry Leonard headquarters on the south side of Chicago. Shout out goes out to you, to your sister Billy, to all your friends and family in the Larry Leonard community. Y'all like my biggest fans so far. Love you guys, appreciate it. And again, to Alex the Lone Wolf Thorne, these two brothers I know, they are horror experts. I'm no horror expert. I like it, but I'm not deep into it. And as I'm ready to see Megan 2.0, yeah, more than likely, yeah. So I want to see what she's gonna do. Is she gonna come up with some new killing styles? Is she gonna do some new dance moves? Is she gonna say something new and crazy now? I thought the Killer Barbie was there, but unfortunately, some things, you know, what they say, what doesn't kill you make you stronger. And now we're gonna see what happens in Megan 2.0, June 27th. Leave in the comments. I know it's gonna be a day one for me or a day one after. Let me know, is you guys gonna see Megan do her thing? You know, I mean, I like horror. All in all, Chucky always gonna be my boy, but I'm not gonna lie, the Killer Barbie, she impressed me on a couple of things. So that's the nickname I gave her, the Killer Barbie, which she is. So we're gonna see what happens. All right. So that's it on those topics. Time to put back up my banner right here. Little robot buddy, you was officially on break. Let me give our final shout outs right quick, and I'm going to end this show right now. Haven't heard from you in a while, the LA homie. Shout out goes out to you. What's going on, man? Power players in the building. Yeah, man, you know how we do things, man. You should know. You've been knowing me for a long time. Shout out goes out to the LA homie. Strike fast, hit hard. We're ready for WrestleMania. Yeah, I'm ready for WrestleMania in April. Let's do the thing. Company Learning, PlayStation 5, Daredevil League support by Marvel Rival Game. Head comments. Now you know I'm going to investigate, right? You know that company, right? So I'm not saying you right or wrong, but keep in mind, I work in a shopping mall. I'll know. I'm not saying you right or wrong, but keep in mind, I do have a one up. I work in a shopping mall. I know representatives that work for Nintendo, that work for Microsoft, that work for Insomniac, that works for Capcom. I know a lot of representatives. I'm not saying you right, I'm not saying you wrong. But keep in mind, I am the self-proclaimed godfather of all video games. I will follow up on your research, just to let you know. I'm not saying you lying, but there's an old saying, seeing is believing. So, and that's one thing about me. When it come down to any game that's released, y'all could tell me, Stephen King, yo, happy Friday, Stephen King 718. You wouldn't be by any chance the author Stephen King who made Pet Cemetery and all that. And if it is, if you're related to the guy, whatever, if you are the author Stephen King who made Pet Cemetery and all the crazy books and horror movies or whatever, big fan, just to let you know, I'm a big fan of yours, all right? Again, shout out goes out to Stephen King 718, sub to the show. Stephen King 718 say, just a fan, bro. Dude, if you sub to the show, I'm gonna be a fan of yours, all right? Love Pet Cemetery, by the way. Classic, all right? I mean, one of the greatest authors in the world, one of the greatest uh, authors, one of the greatest geniuses in the world. All right. So you a fan of? You want to be a fan of my show? Hey, sub, dude. Sub. Give me a thumbs up. Next time you come out on the show, I'll give you a shout out live. In fact, I'm gonna give you a shout out live again. Shout out goes out to Stephen King 718 and his family and everybody in his community, man. Big fan. No, for real. I'm not making this up. I'm actually a big fan. Just to let you know. All right. So 967. I have a YouTube studio on my phone, dude. I keep track of everything that goes on in this show. But thank you for the support. All right, who else I need to give a shout out to before I end my show? To my West Side family, the Redmond. Shout out goes out to you guys. To my immediate family, the Crittens, Colognes, Johnson, Millsaps. Shout out goes out to you. To Robbo, I was on the 3rd the other day. I'll come out on the 3rd the next week. You get the chance, you need to holler at me, man. You owe me 3 dinners, man. I'll follow you up on the update. Shout out goes out to you. To Dion, you got the 3rd on lock. Same with you. Update me on everything. All right, shout out goes out to you. Yes. Pet Cemetery. Yes, you know, come on. You know who Stephen King is, like the author of Pet Cemetery, man. He made a lot of tripped out movies. Pet Cemetery, The Graveyard Shift, all kinds of stuff, man. So, you know, Matt Unique, check into it. But yeah, man, when I saw the name Stephen King, I'm like, one of the greatest authors, man. And if you are who you say you are, big fan, dude. I read your books. No, for real, big fan. All right. Who else I need to give a shout out to? And again, shout out goes out to Matt Unique, Prince Unique, Prince You Yeet. Okay, to our boy Jeremiah King. Yeah, Gossip Girl. Hey, see, yeah, extraordinary. Yeah, yeah. I like you, Gossip Girl. Come back on my show again. I would open up my playroom party, but because I'm on my way to work, maybe next time I'll open up my game room party because that way people can come in, leave comments. You know, think of it as open forum. Yeah, man, check into that for real, straight up. So, but we're doing good. We're at give me a second. I'm at my YouTube studio right now from my phone. We're still at 967 subscribers. Come on, man. Let's try to get that 1,000 mark between now and the first week of April. We're down less than 36, if not 38 subscribers, man. Come on. They gotta learn, man. Roman Reigns might be the one, but this show is going to be the one. All day long, raise your finger up with pride and respect. It's going to be the number one show on YouTube, on Facebook, immediately live. Okay, who else need to give a shout out to? Shout out goes out to my close friend Margie Vallejo. Love you. Shout out goes out to you. To my family out in Gary and Hobart, Indiana. Dimitri Gann Johnson, the future Mrs. Crittenden. Shout out goes out to you. To all her grandkids, my future grandkids, greatest treasures in the world. Shout out goes out to you guys. This afternoon, as you can see, I'm in my work gear. Officer D will be at work to protect them all from the forces of evil this afternoon, so I will be there from 2 to closing, just to let everybody know. Of course, I got to be at work tomorrow, all the way up to Monday. And then don't forget, my D's Word of the Night is every Monday here in Chicago from 10 p.m. up till midnight. And if there are certain games you guys want me to play on the PlayStation 4 and 5, mind you, because I broadcast from both, leave in comments. Okay. Somebody was asking me the other day before I end my show, they said, Spidey underscore 09, what happens when you hit that 1,000 mark? Is you going to celebrate? Well, I put it like this. We'll have a little get together. I'll be fair. We'll have a little get together and, do the broadcast live, have a few friends here, and we'll have a little small get together. Now, once I hit that 1 million mark, are we going to celebrate? We're going to act the fool. I'm going to talk to some of the TV studios here in Chicago, whatever, and we just going to go, we're just going to show up and show out once we hit that 1 million. But right now, I'm so close to getting my first 1K. Not to mention, I'll be one of the first guys from the YouTube and PlayStation community to get the first 1K off of the Playroom. To me, that's a huge accomplishment. But that means that's a journey that's going to be started on into greater accomplishments. So come on, y'all. Come on, show some love for me. I know y'all out there, man. I mean, excuse me. I need you guys, man. I need you guys to keep me positive, to keep me going, to do what I got to do. Miss her like D, Mrs. Z. No, I miss a bullet more than I miss E. Don't start. Hey, man, look, don't start that. You're doing good so far, man. Stay in your lane, dude. Stay in. I love you, brother. But come on, don't do that to me now. All right. So that's about it. I'm about to end this show because immediately following, I'm about to play me some WWE 2K25 for about a good 30, 45 minutes. And that's it. And I'll keep everybody updated as soon as I turn my tablet around. All right. And in 3, 2, 1. And when you hear that music, that means my Happy Friday morning update show for March 21st, 2025 has come to a closure and its final destination. And welcome aboard Gossip Girl, my 967 subscriber on DCN Presents Power Players. Well, that is it. I'm about to end this show. Rest up for a minute. Play about 45 minutes of WWE 2K25. Who knows? I might play some Marvel Rivals before I go. Depends on how my time is. And we go from there. Money Knight. That's a cool name. Shout out goes out to Money Knight and to all his family and his friends in his community. If you sub to the show right now, you will be my 968 subscriber. I love the thumbs up, by the way. Do that. I'll make sure you get a shout out live on my show. And don't forget, immediately following, all my shows are shared on Facebook to let everybody know. Okay. And speaking of other shows, you want to check out my partner show, Sean Bolland Show. That's SeanBolland on YouTube. Now, here's the thing. His shows are at random, But if you want to check out some cool anime information or some cool anime videos, check out Sean Ballin on YouTube, or check out DCN Anime Club on Facebook. Not to mention, not only is he the anime king, he's also the official Godzilla expert for all your Godzilla informational needs. So check those two shows out and tell them that your brother from DCN Presents Power Players, Spidey underscore 09 sent you. Check it out. I think you're gonna like it. And again, shout out goes out to Monday Night. Sub to the show, man. That's it. I'm out of here. I said more than enough. This is Darnell Crittenden from DCN Networks and Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. I'll talk to everybody later and later. I'll see everybody next time on the wild side. Take care. Peace. Until next time, Chicago. Until next time, the world. This is Darnell Crittenden from DCN Networks and Power Players. Whatever you do, like always, keep playing your games. I'll talk to everybody later and later. Public service announcement. Please, seriously, put those guns down. Put them down. Put them away. It ain't worth it, man. The life you save, not only is you saving your own, but you also saving somebody else's. Let's find another answer. Let's find another way. Take care of yourself. Peace.